I was a bit disappointed that Senegal lost to France, just because I love Senegal so much and probably my best African team to this World Cup. But let's not take the fact away that the French national team are full of talent. Oh my God, Mbappé, even though he didn't have the best of first half, but that second half was massive. He personally dragged the French team, into getting that desired result. It was actually a desired result for the French team because the second half was far different from the way they approached the first half, because Senegal didn't make it easy in the first half because of the way they play and they spread out their formation. But the second half was massive in the sense that Mbappé, being a player who he is, personally brought back French national team into the game, and eventually they ran away with this deserving 3-1 victory. The funniest thing about the match is not just because of the way Mbappé got his brace, the 2 goals in that match, but was because recently in an interview with James Corden, when they're having a conversation in the car, in one of the interviews he had with Mbappé, James Corden challenged Mbappé while he was trying out some musical instruments in the car when they were driving. James Corden in that interview requested from Mbappé to add his own celebration to Mbappe's regular celebration after scoring against Senegal. And that is exactly what Mbappé did when he scored against Senegal. He did this initial celebration and then added the flute celebration to it, which meant despite all the pressure of the World Cup, he still remembers that he made the pledge to James Corden and he eventually did it. Mbappé is just 27 years old, and at this already has become the French highest goal scorer in terms of the national team, beating the likes of legendary Thierry Henry. He even had more World Cup goals than Lionel Messi, mighty Lionel Messi in the World Cup. So at this young age, he's achieved so much for himself. Imagine by the time he'll have gotten to 35, 36, or where Messi and Ronaldo is. Judging by the way the first half went, he didn't really have the best of first half, but look at what happened in the second half. It personally dragged the French team back into the game because everyone was always looking for Mbappé, because on that flank, he was always terrorizing Senegalese defense because of with his pace and ability to dribble past defenders. This is a top quality player. The way the game went yesterday, I can see so far that France team is a team to beat in this tournament. The way the team is set up, there are so many top quality players in the squad. Looking at what PSG did in the Champions League final, all the way through. They won the Champions League consecutively, last season and this season. The team to beat in this tournament will be the French team. Not just because they have Mbappé, but have top quality players. They have top quality players. If you're looking at their squad and the way the team is set up, even though the last World Cup they lost narrowly to Argentina. Argentina was initially leading 2-0. It was up to 80-something minutes when Mbappé scored a brace and took the game into an extra time. And after that, Messi scored another goal as well, and Mbappé eventually equalized, which took the game into the penalty, and eventually the French team lost 4-2 to Argentina. So the French national team is a special team. Even everybody's already talking about who's going to be winning. To me, so far with the way the team has played, I've not seen Portugal play, but I can tell you that I don't think Portuguese national team, they will be able to win this tournament. They